So recently, here are some hard-learned lessons I've learned from running Centaur Connect, right? And one of the key ones is to always be prepared for every customer, right? The reason I say that is because my mobile mechanics and I, right, we came to some conclusions. Sometimes I kind of suck at being fully prepared for something, right? Let's say we're working on a car, right? I feel like I have failed to do my end of the bargain, and I sucked at doing research on whatever jobs we're working out, whatever cars or customers we're going to be dealing with, what locations, what area, where will the parts be, where can we get it at, the prices. I messed up on that. And I could tell, like, just from looking at the faces on my mechanics, like, all right, Jeffrey, you're really fucking up. So a lesson really is to be prepared beforehand. Like, you could have the people ready, right? You can have all the tools you need, but if you're not fully prepared for the job, right, you don't know what you'll be expecting, then you're honestly walking into the death trap, right? Not only that, but you're gonna mess up the efficiency of both yourself and your team, right? Because you're dragging everyone else down. Because what if everyone knew what to do, they just don't know what to look for, right? They just don't know where to look for at first, or they need more information, or they're not really too sure of what they're signing up for, or your team is not fully filled in on what they should and should not do. That right there is something that you should genuinely keep in mind and keep it very prepared in your head. To always think ahead, to plan like a couple moves ahead, because honestly, that'll kind of slow you down. Because I myself feel bad about that. I felt like shit. Like, you could see the faces on everyone. So basically that was kind of like it. It's a short video, but I wanted to clearly state that because I feel like that's something people lack in preparing to the end. Like, doing a couple Google searches will help. Like, let's say you're about to work on something, right? I don't know. You're about to cook apples, right? Okay. So do a Google search on what apples should look like that you should make for this, right? Let's say you're about to make apple pie. All right, I'm only need this type of apple. The apples that look like this, I can't use. All right. With 6 apples, I can make this many apple pies. Like, shit like that. Do some research on it. Right? Go in depth about whatever it is that you're doing, right? Because that's something that will show up, right? Your customers will see it. The people you're working with, you'll see it. People who don't know you will see it. Everyone will see it. So just take a few seconds to really do a little bit of research, you know? Don't neglect that just because you think you have everything in front of you. Like, nah. I remember an old coworker I had at AutoZone, right? Her name starts with a J. I'm gonna just call her I'm gonna just call her something for now. But she told me that she would always have this tendency to look 2-3 times back. She would always double check 2 or 3 times, right? And the reason for that is because even if you're sure about something, you can never be too sure. So always look back on it a few more times just to really be sure you're right. And from that, since that moment, ever since I heard her tell me this, I've remembered that ever since. Because it's been helping me always double check, because I mess up too. That has showed up even when I type stuff, when I say things, when I don't feel like I'm fully prepared. That's on me right there, not anyone else. So I got to be more aware of that, and you should too if you're looking at this and you're watching this video. So yeah, like, I learned it my hard way. However, I'm still in the early process of where I can fix that. It's not too late. And remember that you are too. Whatever point in your business, whatever it is you're doing, remember that you got to be prepared, but it's never too late. Own up to your mistakes, but realize it's never too late to think ahead. Remember that. You have a blessed day today. Bye.